I think it's going to be a war of ages. The fans are the ones who win out of this.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Jake?
Let's go. I have to be alert. This is a scary, scary man. He's a killer.
Jake Paul vows to unleash everything he's got in an all-out showdown against Mike Tyson. On November 15th, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson will step into the ring, and the anticipation is intense. In a recent interview, the two discussed their controversial matchup, giving fans a glimpse into their preparation and thoughts leading up to the fight.
The impact this will have on the sport is unfathomable, and it's untangible, quite frankly.
Okay, Mike, so what does it mean to be fighting Jake Paul? And same question to you, what does this mean for boxing?
To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen anything like this, and probably never will.
Jake Paul attempted a goodwill gesture by gifting Mike Tyson a pigeon. This was Paul's way of acknowledging Tyson's lifelong love for pigeons, a passion he's spoken about since childhood.
Can do, and I'm just happy to be able to show that to other kids who maybe have to go through adversity and have to fight and have to keep on proving themselves time and time again.
So from your answer, what I got is, you said when it does happen.
Yeah.
However, Tyson appeared unfazed by the gift, even joking about possibly feeding the pigeon to his pet falcon. This lighthearted moment showed Tyson's personality, but didn't change the fierce energy surrounding the upcoming fight.
Just never seen someone handle a pigeon.
Yeah.
You got pigeon flies in your family, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Is it a low budget pigeon? Or
He had no one loves him. He has no band or anything, so he doesn't belong to nobody.
Okay.
boy, he belongs to you now.
I'll feed him to my falcon.
Oh.
So that's food for your falcon?
Yeah.
Despite being 58, Tyson has maintained an intense training regimen to build his strength, speed, and stamina. Videos circulating online highlight his mix of traditional and modern techniques, with his legendary punching power remaining as strong as ever.
Yes. Whoa. Yes.
Watching Tyson's physique and power firsthand has even made Jake Paul admit he's a little scared. Recognizing Tyson's dangerous skill set, particularly his uppercut, Paul understands the need to be cautious in this matchup.
I have to be alert. This is a scary, scary man. He's a killer and has all the power still clearly in all the videos, all the sparring that he's showing, dropping his sparring partners. My mom is messaging, she can't even watch Tyson punch.
Right.
She won't watch it because it scares her. And he has one of the deadliest uppercuts of all time. So of course I have to be ready and know that he's gonna have some moments in there and I'm gonna have to persevere.
Despite the nerves, Paul is prepared for a challenging night. He chose to take on Tyson as part of his journey to prove himself and is eager to show he can stand up to a legend in the ring.
I don't think that. I think it's gonna be a war of ages. The fans are the ones who win out of this, but I know you, I know your soul on a deeper level, and I know myself, and I know you're not gonna fucking quit, and neither am I. You could rip my head off, I can go down to the canvas, you can fuck me up, I could be bleeding from everywhere, and I'm not gonna stop. And I know that's the same for you. That's the beauty of this, is I don't think it's gonna be easy. I know it's gonna be hard.
Tyson has openly commented on Paul's progress, both praising and critiquing his skills. While acknowledging Paul's improvement, Tyson remains confident, stating that he's ready to make it a tough night for his younger opponent.
Well, I'm not gonna lose. So I can't even fathom losing. I can't even imagine it. He's not gonna win. I think he thinks this is gonna be a very easy night. It's not gonna be an easy night.
In a recent documentary, Tyson revealed a health scare that nearly jeopardized his participation. During training, he suffered severe symptoms, including vomiting blood due to a bleeding ulcer. This incident made Tyson question his ability to fight, but he remains resolute, determined to enter the ring. Tyson's resolve remains unshaken, even as he admitted he would rather face the challenge in the ring than sit in a hospital bed. His health is being closely monitored, but his commitment to the fight is clear. Tyson, a former heavyweight champion, is considered one of the sport's greats, despite a few knockout losses. His career's challenges have only reinforced his legendary status, and his focus on winning this bout highlights his enduring drive.
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history. on Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So that is pretty dope.
He dreams a lot.
A lot of dreaming.
I knew it,
He does a
they
lot
all
of
come
dreaming.
true.
This is not gonna come true, young man.
Hey man, I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe know it, the gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, for next week, we'll see.
Calling this upcoming fight the biggest in boxing's 250-year history, Tyson believes no other matchup compares. He is certain that his presence alone makes this fight unforgettable, adding a sense of importance to the clash. For Tyson, this fight represents an opportunity to prove he's still one of the best, driven by his wealth of experience and well-documented dedication. To him, it's more than just a fight, it's a chance to reaffirm his place in boxing history.
The biggest moment in all of boxing history on Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So that is pretty dope.
He dreams a lot.
A lot of dreaming.
I knew it, they've all come true.
This is not gonna come true, young man.
Hey man, I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe know it, the gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, for next week, we'll see.
Roy Jones, reflecting on the hypothetical matchup, notes that if Tyson fights Jake Paul, Paul's best chance lies in finding his rhythm and pressing forward with his strategy. Paul is well aware of this and promises he won't back down. He intends to establish his pace early and push Tyson to the limit.
If Mike is in shape enough to go the rounds, he probably could put Jake out at any time. But of course, being 58, 59, how old he is, his timing ain't the same. So it's quicker for him to go get it over with fast than it is to wait a long time, because if Jake get in and get his rhythm, then he can get the momentum and can be problematic for Mike down the line.
Andre Ward adds to the discussion, acknowledging that Paul could be dangerous if he gains momentum. This insight bolsters Paul's confidence, and he's focused on creating those key opportunities in the ring. Despite Tyson's experience, Paul's youth and energy could turn the tide in his favor if he sticks to his all-out approach.
But I told Mike, I was like, man, I know you don't need no help, man. I said, but y'all like my legends, man. Guys I came up watching.
Right.
I said, if Jake go in there tripping, man, and something happened, man, I'm gonna have to holler at Jake, because I ain't gonna appreciate that.
Exactly right.
I said, it's like when Larry Holmes fought Ali or Trevor Burbick fought Ali. He said, but the difference between us, they didn't prepare like I prepared, brother.
Okay.
I said, Mike, you talking that talk. He said,
okay.
they didn't prepare. They didn't deserve it like I deserve it.
Okay.
I said, all right, brother, you. So I know he's 58, but after I talked to him, he had me feeling good about the situation.
Well, if he's right, if he's telling the truth.
Tyson's coach, Rafael Cordero, reports that Tyson is in better shape than he was for his 2020 bout with Roy Jones Jr., now stronger both mentally and physically. Cordero believes that at 58, Tyson is hitting harder and faster than ever, making him a serious threat for Jake.
I have 16 days till the fight, so 17 days. So you're good, you're good. You're in the perfect time, you're in the perfect place now. Where's Mike? Put everything together. So mentally, physically, we're excited, man. We're excited. If the fight was next Saturday, you will be ready for it. We talk about Roy. Roy was 4 years ago. Today, Mike is much better than he was when he fought Roy. So 4 years later, with 58, he's better than 54. So he saw everything right, everything wrong he did, and he fixed it. This is the beauty of the fight.
In recent weeks, fans have been reassured about Tyson's readiness after seeing footage of his training. Despite his controversial comeback, he has proven he still possesses a formidable edge, leaving many excited about what he'll bring to the ring.
Lean mean.
Big
Lean
chest.
mean.
1, there we go. 2, 3, 4, good work. 8, 4 more. 9, 10, 2 more, Mike. 11, and 12.
Robert Garcia believes that Tyson could potentially knock out Jake Paul early in the fight due to his powerful punches, which were characteristic of his career. However, if the fight extends into later rounds, Garcia doubts Tyson's stamina, suggesting that Tyson might become extremely fatigued as the match progresses. This is a key reason viewers will be tuning in to see if Tyson's early power can secure a knockout before exhaustion sets in.
You know, that's the thing. I could do clips like that, but I can't go a full round.
You can go full round, Robert. Come on, you got it in you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
We see, 10-second clips. we haven't seen a full 10-round sparring match. You know what I mean? I know it's not easy, you know. Man, I hate to see him embarrass himself that bad. I think he could, especially like you just said, against Paul, who doesn't have too much boxing experience, is not the most talented fighter out there. So I think it's going to be pretty close.
Garcia advises that if he were coaching Jake Paul, he would focus on a strategy of holding and frustrating Tyson to extend the fight into the later rounds, where Tyson's stamina might weaken. This approach could improve Paul's chances, as Tyson's power and endurance could diminish over time. Garcia emphasizes that taking the fight into the later rounds would be a smarter, safer tactic for Paul to gain an advantage.
If it has to go 6, 7, 8, then I think Tyson's gonna be dead tired. I think if he does, it'll be early in the fight, lands a hard punch and knocks him out, because he's got the power. He knocked everybody out early in his career, so he does have that power. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be just a good show. The undercard's gonna be decent. Undercard, it's gonna be a good card. So, you know, the fans are gonna enjoy just a show that's gonna make history, because they're gonna probably break records in attendance and stuff like that.
Adam Smith discusses the unease many feel about seeing a legendary boxer like Mike Tyson returning to the ring at nearly 60 years old. Lennox Lewis and others share the sentiment, expressing that while they understand the entertainment value, it feels uncomfortable and even sad to see Tyson participate in such fights. Despite his legendary status, the speaker emphasizes that Tyson's age and physical condition raise concerns, especially regarding safety, even if younger fans may find appeal in this new wave of celebrity boxing.
Long ago, right? He's nearly 60. I've spent the week with Lennox Lewis, and Lennox was asked his opinion, and he said, "Look, I don't like it. It's just he was just everyone in the room when we were with were like, you know, it's just that sort of feeling of why are we seeing this legend out there doing this?" And Lennox was saying, I'll be there because my kids want to see Jake Paul. Right. So look, it's entertainment. The young like Jake Paul, what he's done, Logan, KSI, all of that, I get it. For me, so long as it's a sort of controlled exhibition almost, and both come out.
Simon Jordan shares a personal wish to see Mike Tyson win the fight, hoping it would bring an end to the hype around celebrity boxing. However, they question whether this trend will inspire a new generation of serious boxers or remain primarily a commercial spectacle aimed at young audiences.
Oh, I know what it is. I'd like to see Mike Tyson knock him on his arse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And put this nonsense to bed.
Yes.
That's what I'd like to see.
And then it's over for the kids, but the kids are loving it.
Is it? I mean, is it ultimately?
The kids are loving it.
I get it. I mean, and that's why I was asking Tundi from the outset, is it going to manifest itself in a new generation of boxing?
Baba Tundi Ajayi expresses doubts about Mike Tyson's ability to withstand a fight at his age, noting that while Tyson may still have his punching power, his body might struggle with resistance and endurance. They mention other aging fighters who face serious challenges in recent bouts, emphasizing that despite appearances, Tyson's body might not be able to handle the demands of a real fight at nearly 60.
Everyone's talking about the fact that the last thing a fighter loses is his punch. But I'm like, but what about his resistance?
And his legs.
What about when he gets punched? And so there's a lot. Me personally, I don't want to see Mike go at that, but as long as I believe it's scripted. I can't see why Mike...
Tyson's intense sparring sessions reveal his lethal strength, with reports of him knocking out sparring partners during training. His focus and aggression could intimidate even a younger opponent like Jake, showing he's coming into this fight with serious intent.
Nice distance. Hey, bro. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Tyson's commitment to fitness is clear as he completes a brutal regimen, running 4 miles daily and rowing over 7,000 strokes in 2 days. His dedication to high-intensity training shows that he's preparing to bring full strength into the ring, even against a younger opponent.
I get up in the morning, I do the road work.
How many miles?
Basically, 4 miles. On the treadmill, 4 miles, 5, because I can't do it outside. People fuck with me.
Yeah.
Right, so I go on the treadmill. And then after that, I do the rower for like, I don't know. I might do, this is on the real too. I might do 3,000 rows. Then come back later, do another 3,000.
Yeah.
Then the next morning, do another 3,000. I got at least 7,000 rows within a day and a half.
Former NBA player Gilbert Arenas expresses concern over Jake's safety, warning that Tyson's punches are potentially 3 times stronger than Jake's. Arenas hopes proper safeguards are in place, as even a glancing blow from Tyson could be devastating.
I hope there's some stipulations into that clause. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that there's rules that protects Jake Paul. Because, yeah, he's 57, but is he? Is he really 57? Punching power? Is this punching power 57? No, right? One, he probably hits 3 times harder than Jake Paul can possibly ever hit, right? I will hope Jake Paul is on some type of steroid. I will hope not to punch back Tyson. That shit ain't gonna work.
Echoing Arenas, boxer Bam Rodriguez worries that Tyson's power could be dangerous for Jake, noting that Tyson's strength and skill remain formidable, even at 58. These concerns raise tension around the fight, as many fear for Jake's safety.
I just hope Mike Tyson doesn't get hurt. If Jake Paul goes hard on him, then I think, he has a chance of hurting Mike in a bad way, but I hope that doesn't happen. I hope they just, take it easy on each other, but it's a cool fight overall.
If Mike knocks him out, greatest win of all time?
Not the greatest, but it's a big win for Mike.
Promoter Frank Warren compares the match to a car crash you can't look away from, voicing unease over Tyson's return to the ring at 58. Although he respects Jake's team, Warren is uncomfortable with the matchup, adding to skepticism about the fight's legitimacy.
Next weekend, we're seeing Mike Tyson return to the ring. Will you watch?
Of course I will. It's like watching a car crash, isn't it? That's what we do. People do. That's what it is. I really had the greatest respect for Jake and his team. They're really good people. I've worked with them. They are, and they've been a joy to work with. 58-year-old guys fighting. I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, I'm not a big fan of that, and it shouldn't.
UFC fighter Conor McGregor dismisses the fight as a spectacle, criticizing those who support it. His remarks reflect a common sentiment in the sports world, where many feel the event is more show than sport, casting doubt on its seriousness.
Thoughts on Tyson, Jake Paul? Don't give a bollocks. They're wearing 14-ounce gloves. It's 2-minute rounds, is it? Who gives a bollocks? I hope Mike rattles the little dope. No one gives a fuck about him. How is that even in the fucking in Dallas Stadium? What's going on? Tyson, best of luck, bro. You look in good shape. So you had a little health scare. Don't know what happens on the plane.
Cordero praises Tyson's defensive skills, power, and speed, asserting that Tyson's single punch could end the fight in an instant. His belief in Tyson's readiness reinforces the idea that Jake may be outmatched by Tyson's raw ability.
He's raising his techniques on the train. Better and better every single day. His defense, his power, his speed, his endurance. Today he put everything together, the conditioning, everything that he needs to put a great show on November 15. The only guarantee that we have, Mike go there to kill or die. He gonna hunt this kid like crazy, and for sure, we just need one touch. If Mike touches his hands, it's over. It's over. And the proof is gonna be November 15.
UFC fighter Stipe Miocic expresses support for Jake, confident he'll surprise the world. Jake's loyal fan base, including Miocic, believes he'll bring something special to the ring despite the odds stacked against him.
I can't wait for November 15th, man. You're gonna shock the world like you always do, and you got good things coming your way, and you keep doing what you do, brother. Proud of you.
Love you, brother. All right.
Thanks for sticking with us till the end. If you enjoyed today's breakdown and want more deep dives like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Let us know in the comments what you think about celebrity boxing.